in the summer. Amazing. There are like legally strict rules. You have to have like three people in your boat.
Yeah.
And you have to, there's like you're meant to go all the way down to like a particular point and all the way back up. And like occasionally you get like 3 engineers that put together like a cardboard boat that actually works. And, like they kayak down the river together to like win. But it's just hilarious because everyone else is just
like falling apart on the
river, like they've had like a triumphant 10 seconds in which they thought they were floating, and now they've realised that they're rapidly taking on water, and like it's just so funny. Once all the exams are done and whatever, wonderfully traditional, but it does mean that you get told off occasionally if you're throwing away your pizza boxes or something. My friend Ed is like, why did you do that? Why haven't you recycled it? I needed that. I'm like, sorry, I didn't realise you were hoarding cardboard already.
In preparation.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a bike.
Go through the door.
That's an awesome house. Just because you have a purple door and pink building. It's peach. You have another purple one. Love scarves like that colour, which is like totally like you can only wear it with certain things, but it's like, but I love that colour. My mum's a scarf lover as well, and Erin. So like my mum used to love it. Yeah, my mum used to love it because me and my sister had loads of like scarves and necklaces. Yeah. So she used to like just borrow them and like earrings and stuff. And then like when she went away, she's like, what am I gonna do? So
where's my scarf gone? I'm like, it wasn't yours.
Yeah. I like owls. They are my second favourite animal after horses.
I love barn owls. Barn owls are the most beautiful things. Kermit one.
That's
Kermit
not
the mouse ball.
that one. That's not Kermit.
I know, but he's like green.
It looks. It's
Why
Frankenstein.
is he green?
He's got the screws. It's Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, I could not see them from where I was looking. Amazing. When you graduate, you come out and you're on these steps, and someone takes a picture of you standing on the steps, mostly just amazed that you managed not to fall over during the complicated ceremony. You're like, oh my god.
always
with that pink hat right there.
Yeah.
So like this always ends up being like taken pictures of as part of like kings and accredited to being kings, but
But it's not, it's Claire's.
so we're always just like, no, this is ours. And the plenty of room there.
Yeah. Ah, the leaves.
What colour? It's good for the soul.
It is. Like bubble wrap and colouring in and jumping in puddles. Oh, look at all the painting.
And you can stand and hear the lies that the punt people tell to the people in the punt.
Oh, it's really cool.
It's always really nice just standing up here and watching people punting.
Yeah.
Laughing at people falling in the river.
How often do you think that happens?
Oh, a lot, but a lot more in summer.
Yeah,
Particularly when you've got a lot more people on the river, so like you can see the whole river full of like boats of various descriptions, and students have got more time, they'll have taken out their punt and they'll be like an idiot standing with like one foot on one punt.
Yeah.
And there's also this bridge hopping that people try to do, so like
climb up onto the top and then
or like someone else will be responsible for giving like the punt a big push, and the person tries to jump up onto the bridge, climb over the bridge and jump back down.
Yeah.
Which results in all sorts of hilarious failures.
Please don't, I'm actually really scared of birds, please don't. I am being chased by ducks. Don't do that!
I gave you a clue. I told you the largest chapel and King's Chapel both have spectacular ceilings.
Sometimes when you're like, that's just not true, or like we're tempted like occasionally to stand up here on the bridge and people are listening to it and you're like, did you know that Clare College was in fact the last college ever to have been built from the top down? And people are like,
oh yeah. And then they're like, really?
Later they might go away and relay it to a friend and then they'll be like,
hang on. Tell the difference between those who've probably done it quite a few times and those who haven't.
You get quite good, but well, not everyone gets good. There was my friend Chris who could punt really quickly, but like he just zigzagged, like he just like shot from bank to bank, whereas I can do it in quite a slow but very straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of a good intermediate ground to find.
Yeah.
Here, who's always, I think he's just placed too far back. They couldn't decide where to put him. Poor Confucius. And he used to be outside of X Staircase where I lived in first year.
Yeah.
And like we loved him. We were going to adopt him, and it was getting up to Christmas, and we're like, we're going to put a Santa hat on him. He'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And they moved him over here.
That's
and
sad.
he's like so shoved back that you're like,
you might not notice him. So
we miss him. I feel like he's neglected now.
Sad face.
Poor Confucius. Here we go. This is the only hill in Cambridge.
It is. Quick. Move around. Oh man. In that one.
it better in winter months. Everything's like
Dead.
died, but yeah, that one. This is Clare College Colony, which is where they stick all the second years.
I did
and third years.
notice the sign as I was walking. Wow.
And yonder lies King's Chapel,
Yeah.
St John's Chapel, the really cool rooftop bar that I've still not been to because it's too snazzy.
Too fancy.
University Library.
Oh, what, that big
Yeah, ugly thing over there full of books.
that thing. That's cool.
I used to like come up here like halfway through an essay that I'm just not inspired and I'm
I need a break.
struggling to like see the bigger picture and perspective on life.
Yeah. That's cool.
I've got pictures for like different times of day and different times of years.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's really funny how far you can see.
I know.
If it's sunny as well, but it's Castle Mound, so it used to have a castle on it back in the day, and you can see why. But
Yeah.
it's a fake hill, like they built the hill when they were building the castle, pretty much. So you can see out to like the
Yeah.
actual real sloped slopes that exist beyond.
Yeah.
the
That's cool. Hello guys, it's Moonwillow again, and I'm wearing a funky thing that has a moustache on it, and I want to make sure I can still be seen. Back at my friend's house, back at Steph's house. Today I just filmed a lot. I didn't really do an introduction. It's nice because I actually got to hang out with her quite a lot today because she wasn't working. We went to the garden centre, got some flower bulbs so that she can plant them in their garden so that in the springtime they'll come out and look beautiful. She also bought some like onion, garlic and carrot. Was it carrots? Yeah, carrots to plant as well. That was my laptop saying something I was working on has just come up or just finished rendering. Yes, we did that and then we had to come back because they've currently got a problem with the boiler and the engineer was coming any time between 12 and 6, and one of Steph's housemates' fiance was only able to stay until 1, so we were like, we'll try and make sure we get back for before 12 or around 12 so then you can go before the girls come back. I think just before 1 he came, so it worked out well, and then once he'd gone we decided to go have some lunch at a place called Tatty's, which do really good jacket potatoes. So it was nice going to somewhere that some of my friends had recommended before I'd come to Cambridge, and then afterwards we just kind of wandered through Cambridge. She gave me a mini tour and I got to see the college she used to go to, which I showed, which was Clare College, and we got to see some like the punting and just have a little wander around, exploring different things, looking in different craft shops and looking around the market and looking in Cath Kitson, even though we couldn't afford anything. And then we went to, where did we go? Fudge Kitchen, which some people may have. This is one of, well, the remnants of some of it. It's like some of the best fudge I've ever tasted. It's so good. Make it handmade and it uses like clotted cream, so it's like the creamiest kind of, ooh. So we went in there and we're like, oh, shall we get one? And in the end we've got one to share. So I couldn't wait, so I've cut it in half equally. Obviously it's important to be fair and all. So yeah, after that we had cream tea at Hattie's, which is a really, really fancy kind of tea shop, and it was really good. The only downside was I forgot to ask for plain scones, and so we got ones with raisins, and I'm not a huge fan of raisins. We walked back with full bellies, and Steph has gone out for a friend's birthday, which is fine because me coming here was a little bit last minute, so she'd already made plans, which is fine. And so this is kind of like my supper, eating on this fudge. So good. This particular one is sea salt caramel. So good. And what's good about the shop is they make loads of different ones. You can have a taster of all of them. before you buy, if you want to buy. There's no like pressure. I already knew about this because in Oxford they have one, and so a couple of times ago when I was visiting my sister, we went and got some. We're like, oh gosh, this is amazing. And I kind of forgot that they've got a few shops in different cities, one's having to be Cambridge. So it was nice suddenly to go like, oh, I forgot. And like, just like the whole kind of re-immersing yourself in the wonders of fudge. What was cool was I got to see some of it being made, which is always good. But it was very busy in that particular shop, so yeah, it was a bit hard trying to like make a decision. Hopefully by the time this has gone up I've actually uploaded, or I should be, because literally after I finish filming this I'm going to upload a news blast from the past of a trip I took back in April, which I did film before the one at the beach, if you remember that one. Never got around to editing it, and then I did begin to edit it, but then because of the way for some reason my phone, which is what I'm using, works, when I upload it to my program I use, in this voice and the visual doesn't quite match up, so I have to do a lot of kind of chopping and cutting to make it fit. So that's now all done and it's just finished rendered, which is why there was the noise before. I'm very kind of looking blue, especially with the reflections in my glasses. So yeah, hopefully that'll be uploaded tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to go to Steph's church and see where she goes, and then I will be catching the coach to my sister's, which will be awesome. So probably won't film much tomorrow anyway, so this will be the last clip of this weekend. I want to play with my hair. That's what you generally do when you have long hair. It's like, what else can you do with long hair but play with it? I always digress. I apologise. Yeah, because it'll be quite busy, because once church is done I'll then have to be dropped off at the coach station and then ride a coach for a few hours until I get to my sister's, well, till Oxford, and then I'll have to get the middle of Oxford to my sister's. So tomorrow's a bit more of a travelling day, and because I don't know what the situation will be like with phone battery, and since for my sanity I like listening to music on journeys, I probably won't be filming. And I don't know if I'll film much of me being with my sister. It's a long couple of weeks that I'll be spending with her, so maybe not, we'll see. Hope you are doing well, hope you enjoyed my little glimpse of one of Britain's famous cities, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different colleges of the university, as I have. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to have to come back at some point in the future, in the spring, summertime hopefully, depending on holidays and whatever goes on next year. So I am now going to, I don't know, play a game, I think, maybe. So I'm going to say TTFN, good night.